Good morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are, and welcome to a NerdTube review of Resident Evil. Welcome to Raccoon City. She doesn't like me. I don't like me either. I am here joined by my girlfriend, Daydreamer, of course. She is a very big Resident Evil fan. She's played the games over on our gaming channel, Milquetoast Gaming. That is a shameless self plug. Link in the description. Actually, you just finished Village yesterday, so
I did finish Village. It was really good. Loved it.
So
Favorite game.
so we're gonna talk about the. I am not a horror game aficionado. However, through many gameplays of watching her play Resident Evil, I've learned and you know learned tons and tons of crap about Resident Evil. So I actually, believe it or not, know a lot about the lore, which is odd, but whatever. So let's get in the movie.
Okay. First thing I want to say is that I do not think this was a good representation of Leon. I think it was just, yeah, it was no good for me. Personally, um, how he is portrayed in the video games I feel like was very off how he was portrayed in the movie, which it kind of gave me like lazy, drunken,
Stoner dude.
kind of college kid, like just like a mess. He was a mess in the movie. I feel like his character was a mess. And so like when I looked at that and then I looked at the video games, there was like nothing. I mean, it was terrible. It was just terrible. I just didn't like it.
Leon's her favorite character.
Yeah, Leon's my favorite character, and they did not do a good job in the movie. That's just what I think. Like I said, in the video games, I feel like he's more confident. He's like well put together. Like I said, he looks like a drunken college boy, homeless hot mess. I mean, if you've seen the movie, you would know why I say that.
By the way, spoilers. We're gonna do spoilers.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Okay. So, when you see that he wakes up in a hotel room, he's like a mess. He's like, he can't pull it together. And then there's some parts you see him, he's like falling asleep on the job. And I just feel like that doesn't even have no anything to the video games when I feel like he's a little bit more like he's put together, this, that, and the other. And I don't think they did a good job of, doing him in the in the movie. What do you think?
I mean, okay, so this movie overall, I thought it was Resident Evil the fan film. So, but no, I'm not. I felt like that this movie was a great amalgamation of Resident Evil 1 and 2. It merged the two games together very well and kind of put everything in a bless you.
Thank you.
In a very balanced way. And I know some people probably are going to scream at me going, I agree. Leon sucked. Leon sucked so much ass. Leon sucked so much ass, it's not even funny.
Yeah, it was really bad.
However, I do like the way that they merged the two games together in a way that, kind of, it worked for me. Chris Reinfeld, played by Robbie Amell, I thought was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
There were parts in the mansion that I thought were really, really cool with him. It just felt very Chris. Like he was just taking on a bunch of zombie dudes, and he was going through his semi-automatic. He was going through his his pistol, then his knife. Then he was like, all he had was his lighter, and he was, So I really enjoyed Robbie Amell's. I was worried in the beginning, but I think after he got into like Chris mode in the mansion, I thought it was really cool. But yeah, they killed Leon for me. Like I'm like, God, like, I get it that they were trying to cover two games in one movie in an hour and a half. And it's like, I understood that. And I forgave a lot of things. I felt like the reason why this felt like a fan film was because this was very true to the video games, as best as can be possible in an hour and a half. They had the mansion, they had the RPD, they had all this other stuff. And I really felt like they honored a lot of stuff from the games.
Yeah. I really liked Wesker's character. I think they did a really good job with him and that actor, and how he portrayed him in the movie. So I feel like he was really good. Um,
I wasn't fond of Jill.
Jill was.
I don't remember. I know I've seen that actress, and I've seen that actress in some things, but I just don't remember what. I wonder if was she in Eternals?
I don't know.
I mean, no. Did I want Jill Valentine to show up as like in the beret and all that? Like, no.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I just felt like it wasn't. I felt like the portrayal of Claire was much better than the portrayal of Jill.
Yeah.
And as I said, it was kind of fun seeing all of them come together at the end, which didn't happen in the games. I understand that. All of the purists are going to be like, "Oh my god, they didn't come together at the end of the game." I understand that. That's a legitimate gripe for the purists. For me, however, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. They kind of glossed over some of the stuff that we didn't really need, and they kind of made it a good merger game.
Yeah.
Or a merger movie.
It gets like, for me, it's probably like a 6 out of 10. Like, meh. I really kind of like the orphanage. I mean, that was really creepy, but I really kind of like the orphanage part of, the scenes in the movie.
What are my least favorite things apart of Resident Evil games?
Is the orphanage?
Well, what was in the orphanage?
Clowns? What?
Liquors.
Oh, liquors. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. God. I don't know.
Dude, liquors, man.
I feel like the liquors were pretty cool though. Like,
they were something.
They were something.
She likes the liquors.
But rather than that, yeah, I say it's a 6 out of 10 for me. I think it could have done better. As far as some of the characters and that kind of thing, but
I'd give it a 6 out of 10, maybe a 7.
Well,
just because I'm
pushing it for me.
I mean, as I said, I thought it was a good merger of the two games. They left a lot out. I understand that. I know all the purists are going to be harping about that, and that's fine. I can't argue with that because I'm a Spider-Man purist. So I mean, when they leave stuff out of the Spider-Man movies, I'm like, oh, that's not how.
I really feel like they should have made the movie longer and done better with Leon's character and some of the other stuff.
Well, they definitely should have done better with Leon's character. That was too notches.
They butchered him.
Yeah, they really did. They butchered Leon a hell of a lot. I mean, I don't ever want to see like Leon's a character that's like you want to see in other Resident Evil games.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Chris. But it's just like I don't want to see Leon ever again. Like I want him to die at the very beginning of the next movie, and we'll just say that Leon was Leon's little brother, also named Leon. I don't ever want to see that Leon again.
So, do you think they're gonna have a second one?
Oh yeah, I think they've already. Yeah. Well, I don't know if they've greenlit it yet, but I'm pretty. Yeah. I mean, they obviously set up for one with the post-credit scene, which was Ada and
Wesker.
Yeah, Ada and Wesker. The one thing we did miss out on, which I thought would have been better in the orphanage, was Mr. X, Tyrant. Mm-hmm. Have him like prowling around the orphanage instead of the liquors. Yeah. But
yeah, they could have done better, guys. It was kind of shameful. So,
as I said,
hopefully the next one will be a little bit better, and we can just hope, but maybe not.
What did you guys think of Resident Evil? Welcome to Raccoon City. Please leave your comments down below. If you can, also give us a like and consider subscribing to NerdTube, the greatest YouTube channel you might have kind of sort of heard of at this point. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
All right.